Overall thoughts on the round for you?
Right now, not a single good one, even if I started so great. It's been a while since I did 6 birdies in a row, I gotta admit. I'm just not too happy with the decision of having to tee off from the blindness and play a hole without being able to see.
Yeah.
Actually, a hole and a half, but you know, that having to wait on number 10 tee for a while is what got me cold. And you know, I was making every putt, and on the back nine I couldn't seem to make anything, and had a couple bad breaks, and ended up with 1 over. Really not happy about it. I feel like I played much better than 5 under par, even in the back nine.
Yeah.
I just couldn't make anything. And the last hole is a show of it. A putt that was going right dead center bounces offline, and that was the second one inside 5 feet on the back nine. So.
Yeah.
How were these greens playing, considering how much rain they've gotten here, 10 inches in 6 weeks?
You know, faster than you would think.
Yeah.
A lot faster than you would think, but that kind of makes it some complicated, right? When they're fast and bumpy, it's hard to make putts. Kind of hard to hit it firm, because you know, if it hits a wrong bounce, you're gonna be really far off the hole again and having to think about it. But
yesterday we saw guys, obviously the weather was worse, smacking the ball, taking full swings. What adjustments did you have to make out there with the putter?
Well, really not many. It's been the entire round was like that. Truth be told, the first few holes I got lucky and I got really good lines where the ball didn't bounce much. But starting on number 9, where the greens, you know, some of the softer greens where everybody, you know, it's a ball, everybody ends up in the same spot. It's kind of hard, you know. It's not easy to hit a 20-footer and keep it on line. Sometimes you just need to be lucky and bounce it in the hole.
What was your aggressiveness like out there today, in terms of?
I was about as aggressive as I could be.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, there were a couple of good shots that I hit that they just didn't end up as close as they could have. And I mean, it's just golf, honestly. It was a night and day on the back nine, and the main reason why I'm not too happy is because it's the second tournament in a row where I'm 600 through 9 holes, and I don't end up better than that.
Yeah.
Going forward, does that, having that in your recent memory, do anything for what you'll do different going forward?
Well, I don't know if I'm going to be 600 through 9 anytime soon, but sure, stay aggressive. You know, it's just keep reminding me that I need to keep making birdies. Nobody here is going to give me anything for granted. You know, I was almost at the lead at one point, and now I'm 6 shots back, so I just got to remember that.
I know it's not probably the time you want to talk about it, but just put yourself in reality for a minute and realize you're playing this beautiful course that a lot of people have on their bucket list. What was it like for you? Did you have a favorite hole coming through without that fog?
Well, I mean, you know, I was able to see the front 9. 9-2 from about 8 to 11. I couldn't see anything. But I'm really thankful to be where I am, honestly, to be able to where I am and to actually have the front 9 that I had in this course, where actually I would consider being the hardest one. I just played it pretty much to perfection. Favorite hole, I mean, it's different couple holes. 18 is beautiful. Number 7, probably because I hit it to 3 feet, it's the one that's on my mind. It's just the stretch, though. I mean, any hole on the ocean here, it's absolutely beautiful. But if I have to pick one, that's hard. But I do. I mean, it's hard to pick one, but I gotta say 18.
Where does playing this course rank in all of the other courses and tournaments you played?
Very high. I mean, this was part of the bucket list. It would be this one that is, you know, really easier to play. I would say Pebble and Torrey Pines were really high on my list, and to be able to play within 3 weeks, it was really, you know, it's very humbling to be able to in 3 weeks play good and actually win one of them. It was something very special. But it ranks very high, obviously, from the ones that are easier to play. When you start talking about Cypress, Pine Valley, and courses like that, I guess I'm gonna have to wait some more time. But I've been probably wanting to play Pebble more than any other.
Is this another one you hit pretty hard on the video? Did you play a lot of this on the video? Like
Everything. Yeah. I mean, I've seen everything.
So I mean, did you arrive here and feel like you really know the place?
There's a couple of courses that I haven't played here that I think I know what I'm gonna do. It's a little different, obviously, in person, but after seeing so many times, it kind of, you know, I remember some putts that I've seen in videos that I know how they're gonna break just because of what I've seen, or at least have an idea about it. It's but you know, it's a difference between seeing it on a TV or a computer to seeing it in real life. It's much more impressive than what it seems.
First time ever, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's my second round here.
Yeah. Now you're looking to, what does that mean for Sunday? Having a little bit of experience on it, if you know everything goes well tomorrow.
Well, I mean, I don't think 2 rounds is going to make a huge difference in the experience. There's other players like Phil who have about 45 rounds on the course, and that does make a difference, right? But You know, it's just a little bit more comfortable in everything, and a couple on the lines, especially today, taking a couple other approaches than what I did on the practice round. It just tells me, you know, where I can hit it, where I can't hit it. Sure, around the greens, there's a lot of pin placements that I haven't played that will, you know, help a lot, but I'm pretty sure my caddy knows all of those.
So you did play 18 on Wednesday?
I played 18 on Wednesday, yeah.
Have you noticed anything change internally or how you attack things since the win? Your demeanor on the course, or is it still...
No. I mean, I'm considering there's anything to change. I mean, if what I did before worked, why would I change what I was doing before?
Well,
Right?
you're aggressive before and even go for broke even more if the mood is...
Exactly. I
you
mean,
know.
yeah. I mean, I went for every par 5 today from the fairway. Well, I mean, I was in the fairway, right? But, and I mean, I think I went flag hunting on pretty much every hole, so it wasn't really anything different to other one of my rounds. It's just, you know, sometimes I made the putt, sometimes I made the 60-footer on 18,
Yeah.
and other times like today, it just doesn't go in at the end.
What was your longest today, putt-wise?
Made
Yeah.
12 feet.
12 feet, okay.
I think, and yeah, I mean that for a 9.
Yeah.
Every birdie putt was gonna take 10 feet. Besides number 6, that was probably the longest one.
Yeah.
Number 6 was eagle putt. I would say number 5, that was the longest birdie putt that I made. That was 12 feet.
Can you take us inside that stretch? I mean, how good did that feel? Where you're doing it and just being that hot and
Well,
running off birdies like that?
you know, it was a good birdie on number 2. Number 3 was just the perfect distance. You know, 105 meters, which roughly 115 yards, breezing into the wind. So it's, you know, I've been practicing that shot a lot here, trying not to overspin it. So I hit a good shot, made the putt. Number 4, same distance into the pin, hit a great shot, made the par, and I just kept it going. I mean, on number 6, you know, ended up aiming at the pin because there's no other way to aim it there, right? Hit a great shot right on line that ends up about 10, 12 feet short.
What'd you hit in there?
It was a 6-iron. You know, hit a good putt, goes in, and then just keep going. I hit a great drive on 6, probably the best of the day. Great 5 that was striking right at the pin that ends up about 50 feet short, 2 putt. Then 7 was probably the one that was the least expected, right? With that kind of wind on that hole, such a short swing. I was really honestly just trying to hit the green, and ended up being the perfect distance, so about 3 feet left of the hole, right? And it really, I don't know, I just kept it going. Once I made the first 2 birdies, I told Adam, we haven't made 3 in a row in a while. I made the 3rd one, I kind of forgot about it. And then after 7, I thought about it. I don't think I've ever done 6 in a row. I've had eagles in between, but I've never done 6 birdies in a row, and try to keep it going on 8, but you know, 8 is a hard hole. Good try,
You
though.
said you were pretty close, yeah. 9
Yeah,
too, right? I mean,
9 I had a good birdie putt. It's just it was a hard putt, so 20 feet, and that's probably the hardest putt that I had today, just because of the how the green was.
Yeah.
You know, I think that it took quite a beating today, and it was a little more softer than the other ones.
Really quickly, since I didn't get to talk to you after your win, out of the woodwork, who was the most random person you heard from after it?
Wow, it's a little, and random. I would say the president of the Athletic Club of Bilbao, the soccer team I support. I think that would be I don't know. I've never even met the guy.
Which club team is it?
Athletic Club of Bilbao, soccer team from my city, and
And
I
you
would say never met him. That, and I gotta say maybe Thomas Bjorn too. Somehow he got my number, so that was probably the most unexpected. The other one was just the
What did he
rarest.
say?
Well, congratulations. It's just that would be the most unexpected. The other one would be the rarest I've ever had, for sure.
Very cool. Thank you. By the way, Chantel from
Thank you.
Golf Channel. I just started, so.